I think the future of the VAC is a bit of an open book, and that's an exciting thing. We did strategic planning in 2012, and we did a really good job, I think, of asking a whole lot of people who have an investment in the organisation, right from the members, volunteers, staff, community members, certainly service users, what they thought the future of the organisation could and should be. So we have quite a rich collection of views and all of that, and we've analysed that. And really, two big messages came out. One was, don't lose sight of HIV, that's your core business. So as long as HIV is around, we will be around. And another thing was that people said was, think about expanding your services and exploring what you can do for the broader LGBTI, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, intersex community in Victoria, to use the assets and the expertise that you have to help those communities, do what they can do and sort of thrive and progress.
I think it'll be a brilliant future for the VAC. I think it will only increasingly be involved in health issues for the broader gay community in particular. I mean, it was the gay community set it up, and the majority of our constituency are gay men in particular, but I do think we can do more with lesbians, we can do more with transgender people, we can do more with cultural diverse populations. We can, once HIV is under control, and it is to some degree now, but we do have an ageing population who have very real needs. We have increasing infections in certain groups, so our task is nowhere near over. But if it is, I do see that the organisation, the fact that we have a building, we have assets, will mean that the organisation will contribute more to the general health of the community.
We're poised at the brink of a very interesting moment in relation to prevention, and that is the actual utility and implementation of treatment as prevention. But I always think that there will be a place for more traditional safe sex, i.e. condoms, because after all, antiretroviral treatment as prevention only protects people from HIV and not other STIs. I guess the other thing I would really hope that we make significant advances with in relation to where we sit in the epidemic is the issues of stigma and discrimination directed at HIV positive people. I think at the moment people say, well, if individuals are diagnosed with HIV in 2013, it's so much better because the treatment outlook is so much better, and they can look forward to a normal lifespan, which is of course true. But in terms of the stigma and discrimination that are directed at people with the virus, I haven't seen big advances in that area, and in some ways I think we're exactly where we were in the 80s in relation to that. Perhaps not as hysterically over the top in terms of people's reaction, but I think, and in particular the gay community, have got a lot of work to do in relation to trying to end that stigma and discrimination. So I guess that would be my principal hopes for where we're going.
I think the future of the organisation, whatever happens, is going to be about the people, because this organisation grew up from community, and there was a bunch of people who had an interest, had a passion, something was happening that was affecting their community, and they rose up and organised themselves and made what we now see as Victorian AIDS Council Gay Men's Health Centre. So I think whatever the future is, it's going to be decided by the people and it'll be implemented by the people. So there's a big question mark about the future. I think we should be optimistic about the future of the organisation. We're in a great position now, but we will need to listen to the people